hey everyone. We figured it was a good time to start making some sauces. In my realm of sauce making, I have 3 different sauces. We're gonna do them all for you to see. Everybody has their own thing. I have my marinara sauce or marinara. I have my standard tomato sauce, and then I have my home mom's tomato sauce. So we're gonna make all 3 of them for you. First one we'll start with is we'll make the marinara sauce. Just garlic. I'm gonna take my razor and I'm gonna start shaving it really fine so it melts. And I'm just kidding. I'm not wasting my time with a razor. I have a nice sharp knife. I can use a knife. So I'm just gonna slice it nice and thin. It depends on how much garlic you like. For a 128 ounce can, I usually use 2 to 3 cloves of garlic. I like a little more garlic in my marinara sauce. All right, garlic's chopped. I'm gonna use these. This is Carmelina. This is a San Marzano style tomato grown in southern Italy. It's a really nice tomato. These are the whole tomatoes, and they are in a nice thick puree or passata, all right, which I'll show you here. Beautiful color on these tomatoes. So for marinara sauce, I like a nice, unctuous, not thick, but chunky tomato sauce. So I'm just gonna take my tomatoes in the bowl. Oh, they're magro. All right, I got my tomatoes in a bowl. I'm just gonna try to keep them underneath the sauce. So anytime you use whole tomatoes, what you have to remember is that no matter what tomato it is it's always gonna release, or it's gonna hold some more moisture, some more water. Getting a whole tomato in a nice thick puree or passata, once you go to squeeze them, it's gonna keep it still fairly thick. If you get a tomato in juice or in water, packed in water, which a lot of them are, it's just red water. Once you squeeze those whole tomatoes, it's just gonna make it even more watery. I have my tomatoes nice and crushed, hand crushed. I'm gonna take my garlic that I sliced. I'm gonna go over to the pot. So when I make marinara sauce, even in a restaurant or a home, whatever, I usually use a shallow. Marinara sauce for me is a quick sauce, fast sauce. Shouldn't be on the stove all day. I'm gonna turn my fire on. Also, with the marinara sauce, I tend to put a little bit more extra virgin olive oil. I like that oil flavor in the sauce. We have our sliced garlic. We'll go right into the pan. All right, what we're gonna do here, we're gonna get the garlic nice and translucent, maybe just a tiny, tiny touch of color. Our garlic is cooking now. You can see it. Just make sure it's all separated. All right, starting to turn translucent, getting just a touch of color on it. I'm gonna go in with my whole crushed tomatoes. This is my quick sauce. This is what I like to make. Now also, this is the kind of sauce that I make ahead of time in my house on Christmas Eve, and we do it, a lot of times. But when I make my fruta de mare, my Feast of the 7 Fishes, I make a marinara sauce ahead of time. This way I have a nice thick, and then I add marinara sauce to my my pan with all my seafood. A little bit of salt, either kosher salt or sea salt, and just a touch of pepper. All right, now we're gonna let it go nice and slow, cook down, just a little bit.